in the remote desert of northern New Mexico. Beneath the small town of Dulce, there is speculation of something buried deep below the mesas. An underground facility where human and alien experiments blur the line between science and nightmare. They say there was a war down there, a secret battle between humans and something that is not of this world. And when it was over, no one was supposed to remember. This is the story of the Dulce Battle. The first rumors began in the late 1970s. Strange lights over Archuleta Mesa. Cattle mutilations scattered across the plateau. And residents who claimed to hear a low mechanical hum beneath the ground at night. Dogs refused to go near certain ridges, and some swore the desert air shimmered like heat, even in the cold of winter. A man named Paul Benowitz, an engineer from Albuquerque, claimed he intercepted radio signals, not from space, but from beneath the earth. He described a massive underground base jointly operated by the U.S. government and extraterrestrial beings. A secret alliance born from post-World War II treaties that had gone horribly wrong. And in the decades that followed, every attempt to expose it only made the story stranger. Beneath Dulce, he said, were 7 levels, each deeper level, darker than the one above. The first floors housed military and technicians, but the lower levels, dedicated to genetic laboratories, cryogenic storage, and hybrid programs. Witnesses described vats of pale fluid, creatures suspended in motionless slumber, and scientists who never came back to the surface. The air, they said, smelled of metal and rot. Electric hums echoed through the vents like breathing. And then came Thomas Casello, a man who claimed to be a former Dulce security officer, who said he escaped with photographic proof that would vanish almost as soon as it appeared. According to Casello, the base was a joint operation between humans and a reptilian species that lived deep within the earth long before mankind. He described massive halls filled with alien technology, translucent elevators, and laboratories where humans and aliens experimented on one another. He claimed that in 1979, a violent confrontation erupted when human workers discovered that abducted civilians were being used in experiments. When word spread, a security team descended into the lower levels to shut everything down. What followed was hell. Gunfire echoed through metal corridors. Alarm lights flashed red against the concrete walls. Human soldiers and strange, gray-skinned beings fought in a confusion of smoke and strobing light. Casello described lasers cutting through armor and screams that didn't sound human. He said the walls were scorched black, and the smell of ozone and blood hung in the air. He claimed that hundreds died, and that the survivors were silenced, reassigned, or erased. Afterward, the lower levels were sealed. Officially, the base never existed. But sometimes, when the wind is right, locals still swear they hear that low hum rising from the ground. Soon after his revelations, Casello disappeared. Benowitz was institutionalized after years of harassment and surveillance. Documents vanished, photos destroyed, and those who kept digging were warned to stop. Some say the government fed Benowitz false data to push him into paranoia, a psychological containment operation. Others insist the Dulce Base still operates today, disguised beneath the layers of a mesa, and deeper still, a place where treaties continue in secret. The deeper you go, the fewer humans you find, and whatever's left down there isn't sleeping. To this day, witnesses report strange aircraft disappearing into the desert at night. Farmers hear engines rumbling underground. Thermal cameras pick up heat signatures far below the natural rock layers. Theories range from biological weapons research to alien-human hybridization. But one thread connects them all. Someone or something is still down there. And maybe the battle never ended. Maybe it never could. So what truly lies beneath Dulce? A myth born from Cold War paranoia, or a cover-up so deep it reaches into the earth itself. Until the day the mesa cracks open and the light reaches those hidden halls, we may never know. This is Moonlit Archives, where the truth sleeps in the dark.